We got a battle report between Crimson Fists, right, versus I can't believe they're not Dark Eldar, my Hrud, in a city fight with the sewer rats, where the Dark Eldar deployed first, and you can see that they're fully deployed. That Cthulhu model is actually just a statue.
It's a shady move.
It's a shady move. I'm using that scalpel rack deployment. On the Crimson Fist side, he fully deployed, and he's already dropped his drop pod with dudes jumping out. What do you got? You got Predator, Whirlwind, Rhino with Tactical Squad.
That's a Rhino with Pedro and his Honor Guard and
a Librarian.
Another Tactical Squad.
Drop pod with Stern Guard.
3 flyers over on the table.
Oh, 3 flyers. You said my list was cheesy. 3 flyers and another drop pod with what in it?
More Stern Guard.
Stern Guard. Yeah, my list isn't that cheesy. It could be. I've got a Grotesquerie with a Scarlet Epicurean attached, a Parasite Engine from the Scarlet Epicureans, Scalpel Racks, Dark Artisan, and that's it. And my deployment was that cheesy deployment. And so Jim already drew card 32, which is Siege Building 2. 24, which is Garrison Building 4, which means you have to hold it for 2 turns. And 14, which is score 1 victory point if you hold building number 4 at the end of your turn. Okay, movement. Drives are here. You guys jumped out. Drop pod slammed in. They jumped out. They have to garrison and hold this building. This is going to score them 3 points, I'm pretty sure. Unless I can wipe them out. Which is possible. Well, drove there. Drove around. This guy just hung out? He didn't move, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got nothing to shoot at? You got no psychic powers, so
I'm gonna shoot at
nothing. Nothing. Yeah, Cthulhu. Alright, so you got 2 points, and he's gonna try to garrison that for 1 more turn, and I gotta draw my cards and see what I get. I gotta claim this building and hold it. That's for 2 points. Or that one, they're probably the same.
Yeah.
Alright, or that one. And then what was the other thing I had to do? Siege Building 5. Where's number 5? Oh, that's that one right there on my deployment zone. Alright, that's what we're going to try to do. Alright, so I would deep strike 2. Alright, my guys, deep strike here. They don't deviate. I need to hold this objective, so I'm going to have to move one of them. And that could be a problem. We'll see. So we're going to get into shooting. Oh, 7. Yeah, you're good. I killed 3 Stern Guard and killed their sergeant. They don't run. And I hold building 5, so I'll get 1 point. And that's round 1.
All right.
Drop pod lands here and they jump out. And then there's the rest of the movement must happen. He's pretty much done. These guys are dead. They're just laying there in the building. Those guys jump back in there. Tac squad, right? Jump back in there, Rhino. And shooting. No shooting?
They're out of range.
What about these dudes?
Pretty sure they're out of range. Look.
Well, I mean they're out of range. They got bolters. Yep, shooting-wise, you got first blood because you took out both vehicles. Killed 1 lone dude. You hold that for 2 turns, so you get 2 more points. Bringing you up to 5.
And then there's 1 more. This.
That is yours. All right, so you're up to 6. Cow. Epicureans pop out. I still got to move, guys, but other ones deep strike in the back, and I guess I'll move these. I don't even know if I want to move them. Yeah, we'll move them. All right, they moved. They had a deviation in their deep strike. They came out of the wrong manhole. They went into the wrong one, they came out the wrong one. Okay, and now we're on to shooting. My shooting phase, I shake this, forcing it to snapfire, and I took a hull point off it. And some guys ran, and that was it. It's very unimpressive, and point-wise, I get nothing, but I'm going to get rid of the Scour the Skies card. And, yeah. All right, Jim. It is currently 6-1. movement-wise, we're done. So this guy's in flyer mode. He's here. Doesn't move, but he turned. Doesn't move, and he's snap firing. He could turn if he wants. He's not immobilized. Pedro and boys go taking off. Those guys take off. He has to hold the 2 highest buildings, which he's not doing right now. And then this is still building 1.
Okay.
And yeah. All right. And those guys moved an inch. All right, so it was on to shooting. Oh, or psychics if you got witch fire. No.
I do, but they're not in range.
Okay. No psychics. Shoot away. Okay. So shooting wise, I've got 2 guys with ossifiers left. An entire squad of Scarlet Epicureans murdered. He put a wound on a grotesque. And that was it. Point wise, though, Jim's got 6 to 1. You didn't get any points though, did you? Alright, let's see if I can turn this game around. I got 1 card to draw, which is 22. Garrison building number 2. Score 2 victory points if I hold it for 2 consecutive turns. Okay, these guys move right up next to your tank. These guys moved an inch. These guys are leaving the train to try to take that out. Those guys are spreading out, and we're on to those guys kind of twitch around in the ruins. They're going to shoot at that stern guard. My entirety of shooting, which is pretty crappy, I took another whole point off it and ripped off a gun. Couldn't do in Pedro. And I couldn't hurt the stern guard. I rolled 2s. And one of my units was still lurking in the sewers, along with my pain engine. So assaults. Assault your vehicle. I wreck a tank in my turn, which gives me something. Capture the castle. And seize building 1. Getting only 2 points, so I'm up to 3 to 6. And yeah, I'm good with it. 3 to 6. On the top of round 4, where Jim's got 1, 2. He's got 2 cards. He's got to draw 1. No, he's got 3 cards. Pedro's hanging out, or is he moving?
No, that's just going to be an instant.
Is Pedro moving?
No.
No, he's hanging. Okay. Flying, hover, turned. They crawled across the ruins. They're hanging out here. He's in flying mode. Those dudes left their ruins. Actually, this guy turbo boosted already.
Pedro is going to move.
Pedro's going to move. Will he immobilize himself?
Probably.
No. He's going to drive through his own dudes?
Yeah.
Tank shock him.
That's right. Get out of the way, scrub.
Yeah, I hit the horn first. All right, Pedro's moving. Okay, there we are. All right, so in the shooting phase, he kills a grotesque there and puts a wound on 1. Kills a grotesque there and puts a wound on 1. Wipes out the last of the scalpel racks, and that's where it is. Assault. That's where it is. Assaults. None. Probably wise. All right, so on to scoring. You got the 2 highest points because your troops are next to them.
Yep.
And you didn't get Big Game Hunter. So the 2 highest points were... Oh, and control vector marker 6. Do you have that one?
Got that one. So...
You have to hold that for 2 turns. Do you have it for 2 turns? Okay, so 2 more points, so you're up to 8. And then the other one was...
I haven't got it.
Where's that? The high point one?
Oh,
You do now control it. So that's D3.
okay.
So that's at 2. What is it? Just roll it. We'll add it to yours. So 4 points total. So you're at 10 to 3. I'm gonna get stomped. All right. These guys kind of slide along inside the ruins towards that, so I can kill something into cover. These guys go this way. This group comes here. Those guys run as fast as they can through the terrain, get into 6. They come out of the manhole. It deep struck there from a manhole. Blew that up in shooting, which I kind of regret, but it won't matter. So and I flamed them, and they're okay. And the assault is where it's going to have to be. I charged that thing. I charged this thing. I charged them. All right, I got 2 victory points. I killed that thing. I killed this thing. Bringing the score 5 to 10. And 5 to 10. at the top around 5. And I'm going to drop this thing, Garrison Building 2. Okay, so this sits here so it can crack a missile, and Pedro already called down an orbital bombardment. He goes into hover mode. They go to there. That thing backs away. Which is unfortunate for me because I gave up that card thinking you would sit there and hold it. And yeah, so it's on to shooting. So shoot away.
All right. So crack missile.
All right, he put a wound on a parasite engine, and that was the entirety of shooting. That's it. So we're on to my turn. As soon as we do this points. What'd you get point-wise, Jim? Nothing.
I got nothing.
Nothing. All right. It's my hope to restore the game. Oh yeah, you're winning by 5. I got to. And I will curse the dice. Score building 2. Cripple the Vanguard. I got to. Do you have a fast attack?
Flyers.
Flyers, okay. And crushing firepower. Complete turn the shooting phase. All right, I've got to score 5 points to tie this game if the game ends here. I've got to kill a fast attack. I got to kill something in the shooting phase. I got to kill your warlord just for the fun of it, and I have to hold this building again. So I'll get that one because I got blood and gut dudes. Actually, I'll move them through cover 5 inches, and yeah. So everyone's moved. They're here. They've got there. They're here. These guys are here. The parasite engine is over there next to Pedro's thingamajigger, and we're on to the shooting phase where shooting will begin. I'm probably not going to turn the game around, but I did blow up Pedro's thing and not pin him, and killed a single Stern Guard veteran. Everything. So it was from this unit here. So we're going to go into the assault phase because that was rest of my shooting did nothing. And assaults begin. I'm going to charge this with this squad here. All right, I'm locked in combat here. I took out a flyer.
Cthulhu wakes up.
Cthulhu has not woken up.
Okay.
And so point-wise, I hold this objective. I took out a fast attack and I shot something down. So that is 1 point. 1 point and 1 point. So 6, 7, 8 to 10. All right, and we did not end the game. So it goes round 6. All right, this is still here. Those guys are claiming line breaker. There's a bunch of veterans over there. These guys are locked in combat. These vets are coming over here. He wants that last victory point. All right, man, go for it.
All right, so crack missile at the Big Daddy.
The Big Daddy. Well,
That's a hit.
it's a hit. It's a wound. Just hard. Jim did a wound to the pain engine.
Wait, false.
False.
Those guys back there.
Those guys back there.
They're going to shoot that with a crack missile.
Okay.
Take it down.
Because reasons.
Bring it down.
Alrighty. Feel no pain? Got it. Sorry, Jim. The badness is going to happen. All right. Jim's getting disheartened, as you probably saw in the previous video where he was going to throw the table. Unless I didn't shoot that. But he lost. Pedro's running. He escaped. And he took a wound. He got no points. You should have moved your friggin' rhino, though. Should give you the point. Move your rhino. Do it! Giving you 11 points. Because you didn't hurt anything with the missile launcher out of it anyways.
That's true.
And then I've got to destroy a vehicle. I've got to kill a unit by charging into cover. And big game hunter charge into cover. Oh, and secure this objective, which can't happen because their objective secured, if I remember. Yeah. And Pedro's just there, and I have nothing with objective secured. So, movement, which means I got to get 1, 2, 3, and kill your warlord. I feel like I broke Jim, but look at Jim's look here. It's sad. it's that power from pain. That is the power from pain. I I killed. Did I kill 3 of them?
2.
2.
No, kill 1.
I killed 2 with the AP3 flamer and 1 more, so
Okay.
they might run.
Kill anybody with flamer.
They might run, and they're at -2 leadership. No, they actually enjoyed what's about to happen. Yeah, so we're done with shooting, so we're on to combat, where these guys are going to charge this drop pod. Okay, I got Warlord, and I hold objective 6, and I charged into terrain, which gives me 3 points, which will pull that to 11 to 11, Jim. We both have line breaker, and they haven't kicked us out of the score yet. Already scored that in there. They haven't kicked us out. You want to do one more round, or are you done?
I gotta go, man.
The game is tied. All right. Look, it's the power from pain. Right there.
That's right. Drained.
Drained.
Just drained.